say something that a lot of people probably won't understand, but the ones who get it, get it. And it's that I would rather have my ass beat than be psychologically abused. As someone who's experienced every kind of abuse you can imagine throughout my life, including SA, psychological abuse is by far the hardest thing I've ever had to go through. So both my mother and my father were abusive. My father was the physically violent one, and my mother was the verbally abusive one. And I always preferred my father. And that's because when my father wasn't violently raging on me, we actually had some good times together. But my mother was a psycho meth addict who made it her life's mission to bully me my entire childhood. And she had me crying by the age of 5 in dressing rooms because she made me believe that I was too fat and ugly. The gag is, I wasn't even overweight, she was just fucking evil. And you may say, oh, this is just a circumstantial opinion because it was your parents. Well, as most people know, once you've had abusive parents, you tend to subconsciously attract partners like your parents whenever you start dating. So first, I dated somebody like my father. Obviously, this wasn't intentional, but it happened. And he almost unalived me. That's how bad it got. And so then after I left him, I wanted to date somebody completely opposite of him because I didn't want to end up in the same situation. So I thought that the next guy that I was dating was great. I thought he was so different. Well, turns out I was dating somebody like my mother, and he was a narcissist. And when I tell you that this man had me in the darkest place of my life for years, this man had me missing the man that beat the shit out of me. He made that relationship look like a fucking cakewalk. If I was in a situation where I had to choose between those two, I would choose the one that beat the shit out of me every fucking time, because that mental torture is something else.